Hello, good evening everybody, Gru here, welcome to Dragon's Dogma. If we jump in, let's jump in. Give me a moment as I quickly set everything up. It's Monday morning, actually Monday evening. March the 26th. It's March already, huh?
A fine place to harvest some ingredients. No harm in picking a few.
Hello, welcome. I've been checking some things. If nobody's dead, then we need to get to the capital, to the morgue, and see if his body's there and use a wake stone to revive him. I was planning to walk there, but we only have like 3 days in game time to get to the body before it disappears. So we're going to take the coach straight to the city and try to get there enough time to see if the body's there and revive Norbert. If not, we'll come back and then walk our way all the way back to the city and explore everything. So it's night. We're going to go head out. Hopefully we won't encounter anything serious and we can get going pretty quick. The campfire we saw earlier, we might have to end up bypassing it. We can pick that camp later.
The sky is radiant, isn't it? I feel at peace to gaze upon it. I quite agree. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. Let's not let down our guard. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
I forgot which way my buttons were assigned. Hold on one second. I was trying to do head spinner. So helm spreader is Y actually. And kindle breeze is B. Got it. Alright, so we need to get to the capital ASAP to look for the body.
There's no one standing who might say otherwise. We
Did
mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent.
Did anybody notice the rubble?
Trial as it comes.
Hey, did anybody notice the big massive... We're going to explore all this route later. We need to get to that corpse and hopefully in Wentworth so we can complete this quest for Norbert and his brother. There's something big out there, isn't it? Oh, hi. Trying to keep an eye out for any of those golden...
Well worth the effort of breaking
it. As planned.
Well done, guys. These guys are handling their stuff. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. And we're heavy already, huh?
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
I am. Can we combine any of these? Not really. Wait, we can't combine husband. Or maybe we have nothing to combine it with. I wonder if Trisha wants one of these terms, the Fulgurious Lord term. Edge Bowler, thank you for following me. Appreciate it. Thank you for popping by too. Very kind of you. Discord username is Timbertix. Will do. Thank you. I'll note you down. Appreciate it. Okay, we have a Wakestone shot, so we can revive Norbert if he's there. Materials, yeah, we can move these around. Orion, you're big. You can hold on to these. Nice. Need money.
This is generally used as a material.
We'll come and explore all
I'm sure
this.
we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Where was Am I going in the right direction? We are not. This way. There's something big around here. That rubble just doesn't happen by itself.
I suppose we cannot expect sunshine to follow us.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early Christians gets the word, as they say.
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
Hold on. Hey, we missed the high five. Missed the heal, missed everything. She's got that defense on.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Well fought, Arisen. Fight on, victory shall be ours.
Not bad.
Oh, rude. Hiding the grass, eh? Hey, nice. Look at these chests.
An astounding discovery. Most impressive. Such a thing escaped my master's notice entirely.
11,000 gold. Okay, all these need to be investigated. Not now, we're on a time crunch. Hold on, there's another body here.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well. I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths.
Okay, we got a route we can go up.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Oh, I see a bug.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. You must wait.
You can count upon my aid.
Thank you. Trying to get the hang of using ensnare. It has a horizontal reach. Doesn't look like it has a vertical reach. Oh, maybe it does. Is it camera dependent? No. Press the left joystick up. Maybe. Maybe not. Much better. Not sure who killed that deer though. Right, first things first. Where's that golden beetle? Did we pick one up? We did. Eat it. I like to check all this, but we're going to bypass all this for the moment. We're going to come back. We need to get to Venworth, see if we can find the corpse before the time runs out. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'll just repeat myself, shall I? I have to tell myself. Hello,
It's about
who's...
time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Master!
Count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Go on. Origin... Hello, Brindle is your raider. You know what? We do need fighter pawns. Let's add you to our favorites. Welcome to the party. See you next time.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
That's an awfully... That's a dead end, isn't it? It's an awfully large area. Awfully large area. Who's waiting for us? Oh, wait a minute. Is there like a blocked waterfall on the left-hand side? We've seen this from one of the showcases or trailers they've shown. There's a Cyclops buried right under there. That massive boulder, right?
What's this?
There's a barrel.
Aye, a Cyclops. To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops! Pray, be on your guard. I grant you roaring flame.
Come on, come on, come on. Come on, keep going up. I'm gonna give you a headache, buddy.
Who is it? Are you alright?
Okay, guess not.
Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. 'Tis a foe worthy of caution. We'll save our best.
Wait, did we kill it?
You had taken you for another false arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them.
That's super quick.
Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this as a mark of my trust.
You're a real one, Gregor. I appreciate it.
Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt.
Captain Brandt, okay.
You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye?
Thank you for your trust. We won't let you down.
Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision.
I want the ox cart, please.
Well now. The road's blocked. The cart can't get through like this. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one.
I think we can. I think we can do that. Can I loot this first, please? That's it? He's not as good as the first Cyclops we fought. We actually got a wizard's hat out of it.
There ought not to be water here. I've an ill feeling about this.
I think we dealt with the ill feeling. I think we dealt with it with authority. If I do say so myself. Okay, there's not a secret slang
Perhaps
around.
it will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Each to their own.
What a fool. I'm not like that. Jeez. Was this rock always here? This thing? Okay, that opened up some sort of... Did they open up any cave system? Maybe not. Alright, let's go for the cart. We gotta hurry. Norbert's corpse is decaying as we speak. I'm not even sure how long the journey will take. I think we've already wasted one of the 3 days we have. Rest in peace.
I'll be glad to talk when I'm off duty, sir.
Did we lose anybody during that fight?
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us?
Yes, please. Yes.
Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Understood.
If you don't mind, sir, I've my duty to attend to.
Okay, I was just checking that definitely was Dahlia. And she hadn't died along the way. Riftstone of Robustness. Find brawny pawns, so warriors and fighters. Yeah, I think we're ready to go. 1 second. Where's that camping kit? Can I choose where I want to sit or no?
We're setting out. Jump on if you're paid.
Wait, how do I sit? Hold on a sec. I mean, we can hold 2 more people inside here if somebody wants to come in. So we can doze off and go to Renworth instantly, or just take a nice little scenic route. We're kind of like short on time. We'll take a scenic route, have a little scouting thing going on, just see if there's any indications we can see, anything of interest. This doesn't really help.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel. Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Oh, they don't travel at night. Interesting. Good to know. Good to know. One thing we haven't encountered yet are bandits. Really quite chill, isn't it? I'm sure there are a couple of beetles around here that we could have picked up. But Norbert needs us. We're going to go to Renworth. If his corpse is there, we're going to revive it. Then we'll take a cart back. Finish off his quest. Maybe go see Trisha with the books and see if we can finish off her quest. Anything in the distance? I can see a goblin on the left-hand side. Oh no, it's getting dark. We're gonna lose a second day, I think. I saw a beetle there on the left, on the tree. I'm curious if we can actually jump off right now in the middle of traveling. We can. It says get up at the bottom. You're supposed to get like enemy encounters randomly popping up. Wonder if we'll encounter anything. Is that a beetle to the right, or is that just a skeleton corpse? Looks like it's just a skeleton corpse. So, Sir Gregor, how's life? How's family?
What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Good chance you'd like to see it.
When we come back?
Look, Master, goblins!
By no means exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Wait, what happened to my stamina?
I grant you fire's blaze.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
Where are the bodies? Okay, we lost 1 day. That's maybe 2 days we've lost. Here we are, Wentworth. Look at this. Capital of Vermont. This is Captain Brandt. I wonder how he'll take the news of another risen. Oh, he looks quite serious. But he looks like a good guy though.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
Thank you, Anthony and Sir Gregor.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont.
Yeah, about him.
It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender.
Do I look like a ruffian?
You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee.
I do value my life. Does this game have spears? Because the other guy's got like spear on his back.
I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside.
Getting the personal treatment.
I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty.
Say what? Wait, you know that the sovereign in the capital is false? The Brandt.
If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril.
So the Queen Regent is behind all this. We knew that from the showcase. She was like a shady.
I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes.
Smart thinking, you're politicking. Appreciate it, Captain Brandt. I don't understand.
Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed.
Please.
You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom.
Good to know.
Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen.
Yep.
The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming.
Queen Regent. Vernworth Palace a few months prior.
Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, She acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands.
Somebody tried though, right?
Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave.
Ah, so we were in Batal originally. Good to know. That's where the mine is. Because we have to go there and kill that overseer. Interesting. Okay. But she didn't take our powers. Just robbed us of our memory.
Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games.
Shall we chop off her head? What do you think? You think that's a good idea, Brent?
I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them.
Will do. Not chopping her head off right now. Understood. How about throwing her off a ledge? Captain Brandt?
This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
6,000 gold. Nice. Okay, we need to find Norbert's body. We need to go to the graveyard. Then we have to resume exploring before we do anything else in this city. Seat of the Sovereign. You spoke with Captain Brandt.
Earn the people's faith, and we'll have our chance.
Regarding the oath, both Vermont and Batal regard the Scourge of the Dragon as a matter of the utmost priority. Should the baleful creature alight on either side of the border, both nations are sworn to provide aid as well as to assist in the evacuation of the populace with scouting missions as needed. In such an event, all troops are expected to put aside any disagreements of faith or culture and devote themselves wholeheartedly to their duty. Understood. Good stuff. Captain Brandt?
Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
Okay, I guess that's all he's going to talk about.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Ah, you look like a bit of an artful dodger. Nice looking hat, though.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went?
An urchin? Isn't that like some sort of sea creature? No, I haven't seen him. Oh, there he is. He's right behind us.
Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
Good luck, buddy.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
I don't really.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Okay, I guess that's a quest that's going to be waiting for us. I saw something like lootable. Here it is. Okay, that's it. Now, where's this morgue? Bjorn Gilbert Sundries, Grand Riftstone, Inn. Checkers in. There's 2 inns in this place. One guild. Fascinating. Where would you put? You won't put a morgue in the nobles' quarter. Charnel House. That's where they cut up meat, right? That's not what we're looking for. Where's the morgue? Gracious Hand. That sounds like a brothel. The Gracious Hand. Sugar. Where the heck? I have no idea. Maybe this thing? Right over here? Oh, hey. Zangi. Sorry, I just saw your message. 1 second, let's see. Oh, I know what an urchin is. I was just making light of the guard captain. I was speaking to him. Right side middle, thank you. Right side middle. Gravestone icon. This middle. Right side. Sorry, I'm a bit blind. I'm trying to look. Oh, found it. This one. The Charnel House. Thank you. I thought that was for animals, but I guess not, huh? Cursor jump set verb point. There you go. Right, Norbert, we're coming. Thank you, brother. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
Here you go. Morgues and charnel houses. If a civilian dies, their body will be brought to a mortuary within a few days of their passing. Whether the corpse ends up in Batal's morgue or Vermont's charnel house depends on where it was found. The risen can revive the dead using a wake stone so long as they have access to the corpse.
I quite agree.
Slums. Guess we're going to the slums. Wait for me, Norbert. Okay, is he here?
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
I can't see a body. Oh, 3 levels, thanks. I was kind of getting worried there for a second. Okay, so this is level 1. Makes sense. If you kill too many people, they'll fill up the levels, right? So, hold on, there's a coffin.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master? Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
Here you go, Norbert. Residence Melv. He did die. See, Dave? We found him. How do we revive him? Yeah, I have no idea how he died. Must have died from the Cyclops or the rockfall. How do we... Examine, doesn't say use a wake stone. B twice. No, it just cancels it. I have a wake stone. Oh, maybe that's why. A wake stone shard. Okay, now maybe it'll work. Thank you. I think I just picked it up from her. Oh, there you go. Now you got the confirm option coming up. Use a wake stone to revive the fallen? Yes, please. Got 2 achievements from that.
Thanks, friend.
You're welcome, Norbert. If a resident of this world dies, it is not necessarily the end, for the Risen has the power to revive the fallen by using a wake stone in close proximity to them. Bear in mind, however, that the bodies of the dead are not left to the mercies of the elements, but will in short order be taken to a morgue or charnel house in one of the larger cities. I should have got that message when he actually died, I think. Okay, so now we can complete this quest, right? So now, since we came to Wentworth, we'll go back to Melv and finish off his quest. And then walk back to Wentworth
A
again.
solitary shard is good for little. We need to seek out more of these if this is to be of use.
Thank
We
you.
ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
Please pick them up. Please pick them up. It's
Leave off.
charming. Right, we need to go to a stagecoach again. So a symbol for it right over yonder. North Wentworth. This is north, right? Yeah, so we need to take this one. This is going to take us like 2-3 episodes just to explore this whole city. We don't want to go that way, buddy.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Times are hard. Barely scraped.
Look at this place.
There's a ladder here. We ought to put it to good use.
Forget the ladders for the moment. I mean, keep mentioning it, it's fine. Just forget about them for a moment. Anybody else here?
Oi there, friend. Care to help a fellow out?
Yeah, hopefully. I hope he's taking a Oxcart back, right, Dave? Yeah, right? Vermouth is so big, I bet you there's so many tons of secrets all over the place. Zangi. Hey, Donovan, what kind of help do you need, buddy?
All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose?
Nothing.
My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my Oxcart business.
Say more.
I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road, but now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melv again.
That's exactly where we're going. Go on.
Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv.
The Watchhead's wife. The Watchhead. That's Gregor, right? His group? So Lady Margaret is Gregor's wife? He's sending a letter to Sir Leonard. What's going on here?
I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What say you, friend?
You know what, Donovan? I think just for you, I'll do that favor for you.
Splendid! I knew I was right to put my faith in you. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station to wait. And mind you, don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice, and I would advise against trying any funny business.
Wait, you want me to deliver that letter and you won't even give me a free ride on your ox cart?
Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see? In case it encounters any monsters out on the road. So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to Sir Leonard. Then come find me when the job's done. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favour and all.
Donovan, I spoke too soon. You're a good man.
Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
We ought to see this to its destination.
Cool, we can knock 2 birds out with 1 stone here. Go see Norbert and finish his quest.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we...
Not much going on hereabouts.
Thanks, Hoffman.
An ox cart ought to make our journey.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Ox carts are relatively safe, blah blah blah. Their services are available at regular intervals, blah blah blah. Blah, blah, blah. How you spend the journey is up to you. You can enjoy the scenery, blah, blah, or doze off. Oxcart raids and monster attacks are not unheard of, however, so it is always advisable to be prepared for battle. Okay. What's the
I'll go and open the chest.
yeah, go. Emergent vitality. Good. Goes off. This should bring us to Mel. And we're here. Perfect.
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Finished. We can finish this quest now. There you go.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon. Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late.
You're not wrong. He actually ended up dying.
And I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him.
Mayhaps.
My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets. Even when you can't be sure where it leads. We managed to save Norbert. Perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. If I'd only steeled myself sooner. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Never again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be right.
Thank you so much, Ian, for that speech.
With Sir Norbert safely returned, Melv shan't lack for medicinal herbs. Two good deeds in one, you might say.
Nice. Let's lock that in. Do you have any new stuff?
Pleasure doing business with you.
I'm gonna hold off and save our money at the moment.
That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
So Leonard, just the man I was looking for. I have this letter here. Actually, can we read this letter? We can't.
What can I do for you?
Please take this letter.
Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? It is a fair way you've come, then. My thanks. She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to inquiring after my health at the turn of every season.
Yeah, no, I thought I saw Norbert alive after we killed the Cyclops. Because I saw him and Ian running about. Probably, yeah, probably a random goblin. I'm pretty sure there was one that turned up after we killed the Cyclops, no? I like how they changed and made the goblins in this game more aggressive compared to the first game.
Shall we report our results?
Okay, that's another quest done. We have that. Donovan can wait. Find what Grimmers you can and deliver them to Trisha. Oh, it actually tells you where the Grimmers are. Okay. Luminous Shield. We saw that merchant selling this one. Nation's Death Knell. This one's full of forbidden magics and was apparently used in the war. That doesn't tell us where to pick it up. Sorcerer in Eastern Vermont wrote this one. That's all I know. Towering Earth. Honestly, I'm not sure where this one might be. Maybe someone who's really well read will know of it. Let's go to the inn, which is...
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
I can't read maps. Yeah. This is an inn, right? Right.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me.
Right, we have a couple of tomes. Let's see which ones we have. Doesn't want this. Wait, we have a beetle sitting around here? Emergent Vitality. Oh, this must be a DLC item. Different inclinations, understood.
Did you need something?
Put that away, don't need that. We have no more augments. Let's go for more ignited blades. I think that might be useful. Right, Fizzy will give you high flagration. Unless you have any... No, you don't. And that'll do you for the moment.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we have the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests. Right you are.
Now we can go.
Well met.
5,000 gold. You know what? We haven't got any of the other books yet, so we'll hold on to our money.
Hope to see you again.
And come and buy this when if we don't manage to find it out in the world. Now we can do what we started off, or should have done. Explore the world. Notice while I was watching somebody else's stream, there's actually...
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. We must not let down the guard.
Oh.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. I'll hold the enemy in place. Splendid.
That was a bit rough, actually. We were talking about bandits while we were on that ox cart. Guess we found them. Worth a shot. Let's try to get along to this path. Somewhere along the way here, there's a cave.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I saw them running past, but they didn't see it. Oh. What is that?
Not bad. Think nothing of it. Well said. I grant you roaring flame.
Can't be helped now. You're on the other side, Orion.
One other thing. It is somewhat lamentable that none of us are fighters. Adding comrades of varying vocations ought to increase our effectiveness in battle. Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle?
Using the go command, immediately after a pawn makes a suggestion will prompt them to follow through with their idea. We already know about this. You should have given us this much earlier in the
If a
game.
ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
Found the cave, this thing. Nice one, Fizzy. Let's go deal with this slot.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Now, what's inside here? It's the top side we were looking at how to get here, right? What are the chances there's a Seeker's token here?
One can see far to the distance from here. 'Twould be a good place to take stock of our surroundings. I quite agree.
It's a magnificent view. The landscape seems to unfold in all directions, revealing its secrets to the patient observer. Okay, no Seeker's token this time, huh? What secrets are we supposed to find out here?
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we have the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests. You have my support.
Oh, like that big massive chest sitting right underneath us.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring. I'd wager there's ought to be found here. We ought to take a closer look.
There's a chest. Can we get up from if you jump to the left? Probably not, eh? Science. Okay, please be good. Please be a weapon. Ring of cooling. Fire resistance or something, right? Fire attacks. You don't actually have a ring, so...
freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
There's actually a whole other area right on top of us. Would you look at that? This game, so much to discover around here. Feel like we
You're
should.
welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Please do. Feel like we should take the ladder down, deal with the goblins, then come in with the riftstone. Izzy, how the heck did you manage to get all the way up there? If I can find the ladder again, that would be very helpful. There it is. Actually,
That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
that looks like a cavern going underneath it, right? Maybe it's closed off. Maybe we should get Orion back first. I see a massive chest. Let's go after the chest. Actually, it's a dead end. Perfect.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we have the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
With a shard, no weapon so far. Yeah, that's what I was considering about Orion. We should have really gone after him. That would have been the sensible choice. I'll be careful, Dave. We're gonna go and get him right now. Actually, might not be able to get him from here.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
Rave. Hello. We do need a warrior. I mean a fighter, that'll do. Level 17. You know what? You're free. Welcome to the party.
Please dispense with the formalities.
We'll get Orion back later and give him some of those rift crystals.
Sir Baron seeks a motivated soldier to inspire the other recruits. Do we not know of such a person? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
Hold your
It's in your
horses.
hands, sir. Much obliged.
Here, if you please.
Okay, lead the way. It's fine. I'll do your bidding in this game. Busy, where are you? Hopefully she'll pop up. Right, that's the one we broke. Yeah, I think she's glitched. We'll get to Riftstone up ahead and see if that will get it to come back. There she is. Hold your horses. We were supposed to be checking out this area before we wrapped up yesterday. Would you look at that?
Excellent. Just what I was hoping for.
And another golden beetle.
Could you come over here?
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we have the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
I quite agree.
Lost your nerve, have you?
This seems a curative antidote. I could not fall to power.
It's a bit early to be thanking me. The enemy yet remains.
Splendid. I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
Sir Ben.
See what this makes. Made fine husband rubberant. Nice. And no, I think we're good.
Errant seeks a motivated soldier to inspire the other recruits. Do we not know of such a person? A person of import, I take it? Very well. I will lead the way.
There's a rock right over there.
Much obliged.
I mean, we have to do this for science, right? There has to be like, oh look, there's another chest on that side.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
I wonder. For science. How about if we stick to the edges? That didn't quite work out as we were hoping. Yeah, I'm trying to go behind the waterfall, actually. I know we can cross to the chest. I'm just trying to see if there's actually something behind the waterfall itself.
Sir Berrant seeks a motivated soldier to inspire the other recruits. Do we not know of such a person? Follow me, I'll bring you to one tea.
You lied to me, Dave. You lied to me.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Nice. That looks like it's crossable. I want to come back up here at the top, but we'll take a look.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
Right, let's try it from this angle.
I quite agree.
Okay, fair no more. I mean, there's a rock here for a reason, right? I see a chest.
We have found a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Okay, I'm gonna make a jump for it. Actually, hold on, before we do that. Anything up here?
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us own our skills. The jack of all trades is a master of none.
I can confirm you can't get through behind that waterfall. Maybe another one.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Hey, kind-hearted warrior. Capcom. No, thank you. This is death, right? I can confirm you can't go down the arches.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Master? He really doesn't like us wasting our time, does he? Got like that nasally voice.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
There's a camp. We came right across here, I think. Then we went into the water. Made our way all the way back here. Did we ever check this one? I think we did, didn't we? Yeah, we did. That's a chest. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. For some reason we never did this. For the kind-hearted.
weapons are simple enough to procure if we have the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
Yeah, we checked all that.
As you
Cool.
say.
Alright, this section is all complete then.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
That reminds me, ought we not add an archer to our ranks?
There are other choices if we seek an ally who can attack at range.
Wait a minute. Where did... We did have an archer. I've got a bad habit of losing pawns.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
What of it? What if I am?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Let's fish. We're gonna go get our pawn back. I'm not sure what happened to her. She must have died in the water.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own.
She's kind-hearted. IDK my boyfriend something. I don't know my boyfriend. I don't know my boyfriend. Or Jill.
Should you wish to pick your foes off from afar, you need look no further than an archer such as I. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
That's what I think the name is. I don't know my boyfriend. Something F. Hill. Okay, check this side out. I think we checked out the right side at the top. Maybe. Maybe there's something else here.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we have the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests. I quite agree.
Guess that's a whole bunch of nothing.
Would that such tranquility could last. You have my support. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
I don't know. Maybe we can jump on top of this little small rock piece. Much to hope for, huh? Oh, I see. That's where the chests were.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along. We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
It now brings us back to the river, right? And the bridge. Let's check out this side. Okie dokie. Made full circle. That's where we dropped down from. Anything at the top here? By any chance? Any goodies? Any chests for the weapon that these pawns keep mentioning that we never come across?
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off.
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day.
That looks like a specific location, gathering of beasts. Is that the place where we tried to jump across to? Yeah. That's where the chests were.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. We must not let down our guard. The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns. Not bad.
A bit early to be thanking me. The enemy yet remains.
Well said. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. Weapons are simple enough to procure if we have the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
'Tis no great shock to me.
Can we get them to come down?
Well done, Master.
Good one, Brave.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Hello. Looks like goblin country. Filled with chests, apparently.
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but have a feeling 'twill be worth the climb. Methinks I can make it over there. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
Izzy, you legend. 120 RC.
Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby.
Eyes peeled and watch your backs.
Izzy, you're off.
My magics are yours to command, should you require the skills of a mage. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
Oh, we picked up that core skill. Where is it? No, not that. Footpad, this. Jump toward a wall. While making contact with it, use the left stick to determine the direction of the jump. Press A again. Outstanding. And that's how we actually managed to jump on top of here. This is huge. Busy. You're too good. And we got a Seeker's token.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught. Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Wait, we didn't hire Emma. Gotta get her back. We need a riftstone. That's a proper riftstone. Let's see if we can replicate that. So jump.
Right, just follow me.
And then direction and jump again. Let's see if we can get this down. Not working the way it should be.
I would be glad to demonstrate the efficacy of my mage skills, should you desire magical assistance. Might I be of assistance?
Jump towards the wall. When you connect.
Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby.
How the heck did I do it
Don't
last
even
time?
think of coming up on me from behind as a jest. My heart couldn't handle the shock.
We'll test it out when we need
My
to.
magics are yours to command, should you require the skills of a mage. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
No, these arches might contain loot. We're gonna check each and every one.
Could you come over here?
Sure. Hold on. Camera.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
1 second.
I quite agree.
Hello? Okay, take out the... Right. Sorry about that. I see something glinting on top of this arch. Not sure if it's my imagination, but... Hey, another Seeker's token. That's huge. That's 2 we found in this vicinity. Can we get a third?
Here, if you please.
Where are you? Just taking us towards a quest, right, dude? Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Coming.
Let my magic's gone and let me go. The prison has been drenched. No harm shall come to you. Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last. This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Why can't I? Do I have to wait till it totally dies before I can add all? Wait, there's the runes again. I feel like there's still more secrets to be discovered here.
Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
Yeah, that's where we checked out
Master,
last time.
I believe I could be of aid here.
No,
I find
Fizzy,
your
you're
assistance.
fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. 15,000 gold. No, I think we're pretty much done.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we have the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests. Right you are.
Want to make sure we got everything, all the areas covered.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master. If you feel overburdened, mayhap I could...
Oh, we are overburdened. Thank you so much. Stamina. Yeah, let's do this. Root Rubrant and Saurian Tail. Let's see what that is. Exquisite Rubrant. Cool. Parching Concoction. Use it to cure the drenched debilitation. I think we're good.
carry something for you.
What the? Uh-oh.
Beware! The Minotaur is coming!
Ice will be most effective against this foe.
I grant you roaring flame. An attack unexpected.
So what does he do actually?
Pray be careful.
You are given it comeuppance.
Well done!
Not taking much damage, is he? I think it's the horns that are blocking there.
Rage on the bow. Might we not use the rage to our advantage?
Yes, I have been. I think I'm gonna die. That's a serious amount of damage.
Focus. A moment of indecision may spill out. True enough.
Oh boy. Oh, that actually killed me. How far back will he? It is like an ogre hybrid, Cyclops hybrid. The viciousness of the ogre.
Sir Berun seeks a motivated soldier to inspire the other recruits. Do we not know of such a person?
Okay, good.
Ah, yes, I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
A guide is most welcome. Now,
Oh, sorry, pal.
our way. It isn't mine at all. Ice attacks will soon see the Scoville. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Well done. You are in need of food. Allow me. Wait a minute.
Do not waste this chance. Must press home our advantage.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Understood. 'Tis a foe worthy of caution. Naught save our best will do. At last, it all becomes We must rally. Panicking will only play to the enemy's advantage.
Too risky.
Over here.
Dude. I'm being wrecked. Look at that face. Get out of there.
I grant you fire and blade. Seems to have enraged our foe.
Look at my lost scourge.
Please their rage to our advantage. Of course.
Run! Couldn't do anything. I think I was staggered. We did a pretty decent job of taking health down.
Sir Baron seeks a motivated soldier to inspire the other recruits. Do we not know of such a person? A person of import, I take it? Very well. I will lead the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
We've got another person fighting him.
The Minotaur's come! Ice is our...
Oh. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Now we finally got a challenge in this game. Like a proper serious challenge. If you do not rest between battles, you understand that part.
Sir Baron seeks a motivated soldier to inspire the other recruits. Do we not know of such a person? Follow me, Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
A guide is most welcome.
Oh, did he kill the other person?
Arms! A Minotaur is upon us.
Ice is our ally against such needs. Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait a minute.
Wait, just one hit does that? All the time? Okay. Oh, it's a random spawn. Thanks, Dave.
Sir Baron seeks a motivated soldier to inspire the other recruits.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Nah, you're good, pal.
What did you do to provoke it? It was most unwise. You ought not to be so careless.
A Minotaur hunts us.
Ice is our ally against such needs.
Do not waste this chance. We must press home our advantage.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Understood. I grant you roaring flame.
Thank you.
Focus. A moment of indecision may spell out doom.
So it goes.
Go, Fizzy.
We must rally. Panicking will only play to the enemy's advantage.
moment I thought I'd met my end. Oh, my thanks.
Let my magic grant you a mental boon. First and foremost, we'll want to look at your planets. It will prove a much easier target to find.
I'd not dare attempt such a feat alone. Together, I think we can manage it.
Oh, absolutely. Spin to win is probably the best. But sometimes when I come down, it takes me like a second to recover, and that's when he attacks. Small amount of stamina. This one. Gotcha. That was a tough little fight. Oh really, spin to win actually avoids his attacks. Thank you, Zangi. I'll try that next time.
Here, if you please.
Interesting. Thanks very much for your advice, guys. Really appreciate it. That was one. He's a tough little cookie, this guy. Tough little cookie. So this is where the caravan ended up. Now we need to explore all of this area.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
I quite agree.
Got you. Low attacks. But we should jump high. Oh boy, not gonna lie, that really raised our adrenaline up a little bit. That's so fun.
Just follow me.
Now, is there no campsite around here? Because that would
Another
be...
battle, with nary a moment to breathe. We must try to find a moment to gather our strength. Sweet magic. No harm shall come to you.
All this fuss over a moment in coin. We shan't have a shame. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Thought I heard wings flapping.
We mustn't
Minotaur, harpies, and now possibly a griffin.
allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Oh yeah, I think it's coming for us. Could have dealt with the campsite.
I grant you fire's blaze.
Oh, Wave, come back. Apparently I'm not. I'm not alright. Actually, I have no health left. This is not gonna do anything, is it? Nope.
Give me a risen. I shall see to it this does not happen again.
I am A-okay with him just leaving. We need a campsite, I think. Yeah, I think that would be really helpful. Dave, I can understand why you were complaining about how tough it
I
gets.
fear for our chances if we were to be set upon now.
I mean, there's a campsite all the way back here. I mean, it's not that far away. Smart thing would be go back.
And here I thought I was leading the way. But I suppose your whims take precedence.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Yeah, can't see it. We have to go back. Yeah,
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we have the coin.
the griffins are after a Minotaur fight, and when your health is like quarter left,
Right you are.
probably best not to push your luck. I can't.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours sleep?
Indeed. Surely we've time for a short kip ere we continue on our merry way.
This game doesn't play around, does it? Nice. Let me get rid of now. This. Actually, can we? No, we can't. I'm just pressing square by accident and it took me to recipe screen. Interesting. Alright, let's see what else is waiting for us up ahead. Actually, we only have like 12 minutes left for tonight's stream.
We are here to serve the Arisen. Not even a storm shall draw a complaint from my lips.
Grumbling isn't like to improve our situation, you know.
Nah, don't risk it. Is that a possible ledge we can drop down? No.
Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat.
I grant you roaring flame.
Thanks, Happy.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
All things considered.
Hey! Can't believe it. You're kidding me. I'm supposed to be a professional adventurer.
I will protect you.
Unbelievable. My confidence in my abilities is shaking by every minute.
Sir Berun seeks a motivated soldier to inspire the other recruits. Do we not know of such a person? Follow me, master, if you would.
Alright, let's get rid of these harpies first.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Actually, they're fighting amongst each other.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Good job.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Sleep magic. On my way. Not faulty prowess.
Perhaps you'd like to take care of the remainder.
Splendid.
Stop that. Oh, high five? High five?
Prevailed.
Anybody want a high
Skin
five?
of our teeth.
No?
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
That looks like nothing back
Weapons are
there.
simple enough to procure if we have the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
'Tis as you say.
Trying to do that skill thing, but I'm not sure if it's going to work. I don't think I've mastered it just quite yet.
Now then, which way? Fretting will get us nowhere. Let us pick a path and see where it takes us.
Looks like we should be able to jump down from here.
No harm in picking a few.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
That's a shame. An invisible wall right over here. Let's get back down before we glitch game. Back.
Goblins, Master!
Yeah, I can see
We
one
have
right
no
on the
means of
top.
exploiting our enemy's weakness. I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
Defer to the Arisen's judgment.
We're not trying to avoid a battle here,
No great
guys.
shock to me.
Trying to get up top. Can.
We have found a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
That's not gonna work, is it?
You have my protection.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we have the coin. We might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
It's that guy I
You
want.
have my support. Let my magic imbue your weapons with the fury of the elements.
Now there's not an idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Truly?
I pity the foe who challenges you, master.
Fight on, and victory shall be ours. Outstanding.
Thank you. That's foolish.
This battle is ours.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
It was a glorious success.
Indeed. Was enough to make one pity our foe.
One can see far to the distance from here. It would be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
It is no great shock to me.
Still no weapons, unfortunately. Ah, campsite. Good.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
10 out of 10 for voice acting.
Excellent. Just what I was hoping for.
My bad. That's not a campsite.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
Right you are.
Probably best not to do that in the future. Maybe there's a campsite right over here. That kind of looks like a cave. No?
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Probably not. I'm waiting for that elemental boon. A traveling merchant.
Wolves, faster! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. You dare!
As planned.
Beg your pardon? Wait a minute. You're a security guard. Why are you attacking us? Because I have my weapons out. Hi ma'am, how's it going?
It is my duty to hear the people's concerns.
I have a concern. Are you angry with me? No? Good. Yeah, you're the one we need to speak to. Who are
Have a
you?
gander at my wares. You shan't regret it.
Okay, Angus. Explorer's boots. Not as good as what we've got. That's a whole heck of a lot of money.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Hi, Angus.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Yeah, that's food for the goblins. Got it.
Boots laced, strapped. I'm ready. If you see aught untoward, pray inform me.
Oh, Donald, I'll just come straight over and inform you.
Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Scumbag.
Each to their own.
What's going on here?
I grant you roaring flame.
Like, that might be something, no? Probably won't be able to climb up there, though. We can just get on top of this little boulder right over here, this piece. Might be able to jump to the left. Almost. There you go.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we have the coin.
Can we jump on top of this
You might
rock?
be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
I suppose 'tis so.
Yes, we can. Now, why did we do that? Ah, I'm back. Very fizzy. Alright, for no reason, looks like.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Thank you, Fizzy. Oh yeah, I picked up this ring of indifference. That's power to the wearer whose spirit resonates with his magic, reduces damage taken from strike attacks. That could be good for us. Maximum health. Magic defense. Where's defense and magic defense? Let's give this to Fizzy.
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden.
Can't jump to that cliff face, can I? No, it's going to be short. Let's go back down. Actually, we need to wrap things up. Oof. Time for me to break my fast before we fast for the next day. Where can we do that?
A hidden path. I suppose there will be monsters lurking beyond it.
I see
So
a
keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
hidden path. See a case full of jasper. That'll do. I think we'll stop right here because if I don't, I'll just keep on exploring and then we'll never finish. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's goodbye from me, goodbye from Fizzy, goodbye from Wave, and I don't know my boyfriend, Jill. Until tomorrow, we'll resume our journey and hopefully get to Vermont at some point in the next century. There's so much to discover. Can't wait. Apparently a hidden path here somewhere. Yeah, stop the game. Zangi, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Appreciate it, and for your advice. We'll be hiring your pawn back again, Linoon, tomorrow, I could think, when we get to the next Driftstone. I think we're pretty much... What's our status? We're level 14. Actually, he's level 17. We can probably leave. I don't know my boyfriend Jill. Probably let her go. Anyway, that's for tomorrow. Oh, you're level 40 plus. Never mind then. In the future, whenever you need rift crystals, let me know. When I get to that point. You're certainly chugging along pretty hard. I like it. Alright everyone, thank you so much for joining us for tonight's adventure. We'll continue tomorrow. And hopefully, probably die a couple more times, if the Minotaur was any example. Have a good night, morning or evening, wherever you are.
Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
Good man, that's exactly what we're doing. Alright everyone, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate it. Good night. Tata from me, tata to you. Adios. Bye-bye.